Howdy, howdy, guys. Back with Cruzermans Inventions. We are with the Dark Knight Trike. Got hub brakes in the front. Got a lovely accelerator here. I've just shined up the handlebars. We got a speedo down here. It goes up to 80 k's, which it gets up there pretty fast. We got a lever over here, which is the gear lever, which goes all the way back there to there. 125. That's a Hemi. That's a TF Suzuki 2-stroke TF motor. Kickstart, of course. But it's a Hemi engine, so quite interesting. It's just got a hemispheric head, that's all the difference is. But it's also got a flat slide carby on here that I put on here. Flat slide. It's a 24mm. This thing goes pretty good. It's not too bad. If I don't get disturbed by my parents, that is. You know, either smoking me out by fires or by bone carving, boxing my whole place out. Then I gotta stop working again. It's like they don't get it. Or trying to flatten my tires as I'm trying to make orders. Anyways, guys, let's get back to it. So what I've done, guys, is shined up all the axle and stuff. This thing hasn't been out and about for well, since the 25th of December. This was the last time this was out. It goes quite good. It does like about 90 k's. The only problem with this is it's flawless apart from the clutch. I just got to whip off the side case, get into this clutch. It's all actually connected, as you can see, and it's also got a lever up here. Oh, where's it? Oh, foot clutch. That's right. I hooked up the foot clutch. Let's get a little look at that. So yeah, let me show you my Wi-Fi den, guys, and where I'm trying to send this stuff and footage to you all the time from. Okay, I had to make this up because, you know, people love smoking, and I don't smoke no more for the last 4 years, and I don't like being boxed out. So this is where I do all of my Wi-Fi streaming from. It's this little coupe right here, guys. It ain't easy for me, guys. I don't get paid for this footage or anything. I'm just out here on my own steam, just showing you guys different things through all my videos and what I do, right? It's hard yakka, some of this stuff. And I'd like to see anybody, you know, do this stuff. Big thumbs up to you if you do. You know, it's not easy. Anyways, this gear lever, it's a 5-speed, so it's 1 forward and 4 back. I had to strengthen this up. If you look at the structure of this alone, it's quite uniformed up so it doesn't bow out of shape, you know. If you look at this, when I push it back, see that? It doesn't flex at all. Now, you know with 2-strokes, it's that little half notch between first, yep, and then a little half notch back. There we go, neutral. That's neutral. Always on a 2-stroke. So this thing does alright with this flat slide carby. These flat slide carbies, guys, are made for 4 strokes. They're not really made for 2 strokes. The 2-stroke carbies are really just designed for the 2-stroke motors. So I found out. But this thing still gets up there, but not as quick with this carby on there. So you can look back on some of my other footage of this thing up and going, the 2-stroke trike, guys. So this is my manifold that I made. It goes into there. There's no air leaks whatsoever. I've got a 45 there, and it goes into an angle into there with a good gasket. So yeah, double gasket. So I did have a separate tank on here for oil that bolted onto the side here, but I don't have that anymore. I took it off because it's much easier just to mix the, you know, a cap of, I think it's a cap of that Blue Monkey oil to, geez, I don't know. I just pour it in, and it's a perfect mix every time. You know, I fill it up halfway and pour a cap full of monkey blue oil in there, and she's golden every time. And I just watch out for heating and stuff, because this is a shaved head, guys. If you look at this head here, it is shaved, and there's only 4 bolts holding this whole thing on. The fins were high on this thing; they were huge. They were way up here. And they're much better now, but this thing does get a little bit warm, and I have got a fan, like an auxiliary fan I can put on there, but I just don't wish to at the moment. So, if you're wondering what this colour is, it's lagoon blue, which is like a baby blue in a sense. It's like light blue, see? Okay, it's not really picking it up like I'm seeing it. It actually looks lighter in the camera, but it's a little fraction darker. Yeah, very cool, guys. So I've just spent all day just polishing this thing up. This whole back axle was all rusty. It's been sitting in the shed since Christmas. I've been dying to get it out, and I will do a part 2 on it, definitely, guys. And I'll take it for its little maiden voyage. On Christmas, a few things happened. I got stopped by somebody. He disturbed me that much because Christmas is my dad's birthday, and I don't really celebrate it. I just am at home, and I'm like the straightest I've ever been in my life, you know, on Christmas or my birthday. I don't know why it is. It's just I don't celebrate it. But anyway, I just always remember it, rather remember it. So, but I will do a part 2 on this, and yeah, we're running a 420 pitch chain on the back, and it is small because you can go smaller in the back sprocket. You know, when you've got 5-speed gearbox and stuff, you don't, because your first gear is so low. But it is running quite a big axle at the back, and 400 by 8 tyres. They're the road ones. They're like the trailer ones. They're not like wheelbarrow ones. They're the trailer ones made for the road. And I'd just rather go skinnier ones because they're high speed, and you can get much more speed out of them than something that was fat and draggy on the road. If you were just making this thing to go in a straight line, that's what you do. So yeah, I've got just an off and on switch up here. I just switch it on, kick it over. I like to try and prime it up first. I always put my hand over here as I'm kicking it over, and until I feel gas rushing out of here, and then I know it's good. And then it's off to the races. Always make sure your gas is on down here. This little thing. I've been caught out a couple of times actually. I've gone down the road, and then I've forgotten to turn that on, and gotten down the road, and the whole thing's conked out, and I've been like worried out of my brain, thinking something's wrong with the motor, and it's just been I forgot to turn the gas off. So, so yeah, damn. And then you know, because you're on the side of the road, you're panicking like anything. Your brain's all over the show, and you're thinking, "What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?" And you're looking around like second guessing everything, almost second naturing everything. So yeah, but yeah. And then it comes to you, oh, the gas, maybe it's the gas. So yeah, guys, but I'll do a part 2 on this, guys. I'll take it out for all of that run of the next video. So I've just got it all painted first. It took me ages to get all the rust off it, guys. So there it is once again, guys. I'm just going to do a walk around, guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up for this video. So it is a 125 TF Suzuki with a chappy front end, good suspension, hub brakes in the front here, clutch and stuff in here, speedo, gear levers, all that sort of good stuff, good juicy stuff. So yeah, guys. Alright, guys, better send this off to you so that you can see it. Cool, go. Cruiser man out, guys. See you in the next one.